What's up, everybody? Cam and Chris back again with another video.
Chris and Cam.
This time we got
Did I wait long enough that time?
yeah.
Okay.
King Von rap lyrics that really happened.
Rap lyrics that really happened. King
Like,
Von's.
we did his most disrespectful lyrics.
Yes, part 1
We
and
did
part 2, but we can't get it out.
his story.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what this is.
Yeah, let's see.
Probably some incriminating stuff right here.
Oh my.
Huh?
On Friday, detectives from Atlanta and Chicago testified in the criminal case against rapper Lil Durk in Fulton County Court. They say around 5 in the morning on February 5th, Lil Durk, whose real name is Dirk Derek Banks, and his co-defendant Devontae Bennett were seen on camera involved in shooting Alexander Witherspoon, a person police say they knew.
Here are some of King Von's lyrics that really happened. I saw him at the store, but I ain't have my mask on yet. King Von featuring G Herbo. As you probably know, King Von was affiliated with the Black Disciples gang and repped O-Block throughout his career. In fact, the neighborhood has immortalized him with a mural of him on a memorial wall in an area that is now sacred. But back then, O-Block's biggest ops, the STL, lived on the 63rd, just a block away from them. In this line from his song, he referenced a time when he saw STL member Wooski in the store on the 63rd. When Wooski saw Von enter the store, he tried to hide because he was alone, or so Von said in the heated tweets he and Wooski directed at each other after the encounter. Von said he left the store without hitting Wooski because there were too many witnesses and he didn't have a way to conceal his face. Wooski didn't think so though. He said Von saw him and was lacking, but Von insisted Wooski chickened out and hid. In their Twitter back and forth, they swore the other person was going to fall first, and well, at the end of the day, Wooski outran Von. I bet Wooski feel this one. I bet Wooski still twitching. Back again, King Von featuring Lil Durk and Prince Dre. Here again, King Von throws shades at Wooski over a rather dark incident. You might almost think a funeral would be the last place for ops to open fire, but you would be wrong. Wooski and several others were at Bethlehem Star Missionary Baptist Church in the Burnside neighborhood for fellow rapper Dusky the Man's funeral when unknown guys barged in and opened fire. 6 people were hit, including Wooski, who was shot in the head but survived somehow. The police never...
I don't think that's true as far as them barging in. I know they ain't barging.
Right, but you think
I think they got shot out front.
Right, outside the funeral. I don't think that's too much.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's too bold.
But I think they were standing outside, and that's when
still
they got
bold,
shot up.
but I don't think anybody went in nobody's
Yeah, but the
funeral.
first time we seen that happen was on Colors.
Oh, yeah.
They been shooting up funerals.
Yeah, they've been shooting up funerals.
On
That's
Colors,
true.
they shot up the whole church. At this one, they was just shooting whoever was out front. Well, they saw who they wanted to shoot.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like,
It's
man, we
bold.
can't even bury the dude.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
never arrested anybody, but Wooski getting shot provided King Von with the juice for his song. I swear I killed her, broke her back, exposing me, King Von, featuring Memo 600. In these lines from Exposing Me, fans believe King Von is referring to Gakirah Barnes, feared Chirac assassin and member of the STL on 63rd. Gakirah didn't set out to be a professional killer. She was once an honor student hoping to become a social worker, but exposed to the harsh life on the streets of Chicago, she fell in with the gang.
Nothing feels quite like hitting a PXG iron. That's because we use hollow body construction, then it's
and started drifting toward the dark side. At the tender age of 14, Gakirah caught her first body with a top player from the op gang. Gakirah was well respected among her gang members and feared by almost everyone in the ops. Except for King Von, though, who seemed interested in her. On April 11th, 2014, Gakirah was going to a friend's house for a birthday party around 3:30 p.m. when Von and Big A, another Chicago hitter, allegedly whipped up on her and started firing. She died on the spot at 17 years old. In 2021, the Chicago PD named King Von as the offender who shot at Gakirah, but they didn't have enough evidence to pin her death on him. But King Von referred to her several times in his songs, so maybe it was him. Put a pretty op in a morgue. War with us, King Von. Again, Von is talking about Gakirah Barnes. Von did think she was pretty because he tweeted at her once saying, "I'm gonna have you," but she was never down with it, according to one of Gakirah's friends. Interviewed for a documentary about her, Gakirah felt that maybe Von was trying to set her up.
He liked her as a girlfriend?
Yeah, he wanted to be her boyfriend. She just felt like he was trying to set her up and kill her.
That's what she told me. She's like, I think he just trying to kill me.
She might have been right, so she had good reason to be.
They actually did a
Yeah, I saw that.
prime time special on that.
That's how I found out about her. They did that whole news type thing. You never saw that part?
so
They never
crazy.
think that, what?
Nah, I ain't watching nothing like that. Cause
Yeah, they
gonna
did.
they gonna put so much crazy stuff in it to make it sound better or worse than it was.
Well, of course, but they did.
Cautious. Gakirah started her assassin career when she swore to get revenge for the death of her close friend, Tuka. She repped 63rd and was accepted for her ice-cold demeanor and fearlessness. Before long, she shot O.D. Perry, a member of the op set, causing the rival gang to name their block after their fallen soldier. And that was how the name O-Block was born. STL also nicknamed their block Tukaville after their guy. So maybe she had every reason to suspect King Von. But Von seemed to be genuinely interested in her. In the same documentary her friend was interviewed for, Von was asked to comment on the tweets he sent at Gakirah. He admitted that he wanted her, so obviously he thought she was pretty. She is most likely the pretty op he put in the morgue.
I was like, damn. You ain't shit.
The exact text was something along the lines of, when it's all over with, I'm gonna get up in you or something. Does that sound about right?
That's something. That sound raw, so yeah, I'll be saying raw. Yeah, I probably did say that.
I'm also going to be giving away $100 to someone who subscribes in the next 7 days. So make sure you subscribe to enter. Caught that boy right by the bus. This his last stop. For a fact, Sim Santana featuring King Von. These lines take us back to the time before Gakirah lost her friend and became committed to getting revenge. On January 12, 2012, Tuka and 2 others were waiting for a bus when a man approached him to ask if another bus was coming. Some would say later that the man did this to make Tuka lower his guard. Immediately, Tuka responded. The man whipped a handgun out and fired at him. Tuka stumbled to a nearby trash can, and the man shot him 3 more times in the back. Tuka, at only 15 years old, was pronounced dead at the scene. It really was his last bus stop. King Von could have also been referring to Tuka's brother, Little Marc, who ironically watched his brother die and died similarly just 2 years later. On March 28, 2014, Little Marc was shot in the head at a bus stop in the Bronzeville neighborhood of Southside Chicago. One witness who claims to have been standing behind Little Marc when he was shot said that a man pulled up with a handgun and opened fire. After shooting Little Marc, he entered a silver minivan and left. Police later found the van engulfed in flames on the 3700 block of South Ellis Avenue. They caught that Brick and hit him in his pressing Sada Baby featuring King Von. FBG Brick was a STL rapper who was gunned down in July 2017 along with fellow rapper Kobe Mack on 63rd and St. Lawrence. The police found one of them with a gunshot wound to the head in front of a house in the Woodland neighborhood of Southside Chicago and found the other guy behind the house with gunshot wounds to his back and arm. They were both pronounced dead at the scene. FBG Brick was the brother to FBG Duck, who also died in a robbery in August 2020. Both brothers were affiliated with the STL gang and were involved in multiple clashes with op sets before they died. King Von rapping about it was just his way of shading a rival gang. Niggas really 6ix9ine, niggas really snitches. Suspects, Big Osama featuring King Von. One sacred rule rappers and gang members live by is loyalty. You do not snitch on your bros, no matter what. Nobody likes a rat. But Tekashi 6ix9ine did not live by this rule, apparently. In 2019, when he got arrested on federal racketeering and weapons charges, he snitched on everyone and their grandmothers. Even before ratting out in court, Tekashi wasn't many rappers' favorite guy. He was a professional troll, starting feuds with rappers that eventually got the rappers banned from certain areas of the city. King Von wasn't going to let it slide when Tekashi started slipping in court, so he had to call him out in his verse on Suspects. King Von had a short but very intense and impactful career. Even today, some fans listen to his music and enjoy it, and it's easy to see why. Von had unparalleled storytelling abilities when it came to rap. It's a shame that he never got to produce more music, but his songs still keep pulling more listeners every day. And if you found these lyrics interesting, you should give this video a watch.
Wow.
Yeah, we gotta do this one too, cause Jada Youngin said some stuff before he died. So,
yeah, we
man,
got
it's
to do
crazy.
that one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's do that one too. But that was,
King Von.
oh, my goodness. That's just a shame. All of them.
Yeah. And
Got
crazy.
killed,
They be
dead,
friends.
gone,
They know each
yeah.
other. They all go to school together. But that's how it be. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm saying you from this
How
block, that
you
block.
imagine losing both your sons? My goodness. Being the mother who lost, because that's the same for Duck. His mother lost too. Then Tuka and his brother died the same way, and then that's just too much.
I mean, no death is worse than the other, but
Yeah, I know.
Duck
That's
was
what I'm just saying. It's too
probably
much.
could pull y'all and everybody else out of the situation, get the kids out of there, and now he gone.
I know. And unfortunately, people always say,
Stuff
"Oh, you
crazy.
should just get one. If something happened to one, you should just pick up and leave. Get
I
your
mean,
kids
and
out of
it's
there." But it's
easier
not
said
that.
than
Yeah,
done.
we know that. It's easier
That's what
said
Duck
than
said. He
done.
like, man, like, he really ain't got. He ain't got it like that to just pick up everybody and leave. Because
Right,
you don't want to
wanna take
leave
everybody.
and leave people there.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
now they stuck.
yeah,
And they might get them because you ain't around.
yeah.
Yeah, but that whole thing crazy. But that's K-Von rap lyrics that happened.
I can't believe you never saw the story on.
Nah, I wouldn't even watch nothing like that. Because they be trying to make stuff sound. They be putting stuff in, taking stuff out.
Well, I mean,
He
of
said
course you
6ix9ine
got it. It
told on
depends.
everybody and their grandma.
And their grandmother. That's crazy. But yeah, so the story just depends on whose side of the story you're trying to tell, of course. If they're going to be the victim versus the...
Right.
So, of course. it's
Ain't no
always-
victims and ain't no villains. Because it's just a war on the street.
Yeah.
Ain't no side better than the other. Both
Alright.
sides shooting at each other. So
Yeah.
you can't make nobody seem like the hero and nobody the villain. It's just stuff that happened in the street.
Yeah. Very true. But, all right. That was
But-
King Von rap lyrics that really happened.
Thank y'all for watching.
We
Y'all
think.
like the video.
Allegedly.
Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. All that good stuff.
Thank y'all. See,
Thank
now we
y'all.
got to do that one, too. We got to do that one.
Yeah.
All right.